What is up, guys? It's GameStorms here, coming at you with a little video on what has been going on in Elder Scrolls. The recent patch that happened that people were just complaining about, that they had to wait 3 or 4 hours before they could get on their game. Well, this is why. There was a crap load of patches. I'm going to go over what I thought is the most important ones, and here we go. Because, waiting 3 to 4 hours early in the morning is no problem. But we're going to start off with the Alliance War. In the Alliance War, they fixed an issue where a game could crash when teleporting to a forward camp or keep in Cyrodiil, which is a great fix because I haven't played Cyrodiil yet, even though I am way up in level. PvP hasn't really been my thing yet due to the fact that my friends are super low levels. So a good game crash is not going to happen anymore. They fixed an issue where you're unable to view campaign info or points of interest on the Cyrodiil map after joining a new campaign, which I guess is a good thing. In art and animation, they fixed the particle effects that block your view in first person. I don't play in first person, so I would have never known of this. But for those people that do play in first person, there you go. No more particle effects blocking that view. In combat and gameplay, let's see. Decrease frequency of running into invisible NPCs and ensure they will appear if it happens. This has been my only problem with the game, and I've logged probably 3 days of gameplay already. This has been my only problem, is running into invisible NPCs, and then you have to frickin' reset your game. It's just a pain in the ass. But it doesn't look like they were able to completely get it out of the game, because underneath this it says that you may still run into invisible NPCs. You just have to wait 30 seconds if you do, and they should appear. I mean, at least they got rid of the most of it, but it'd be good once they get rid of it completely and you don't have to ever worry about it. Group veteran rank player characters will receive experience and loot regardless of contribution. I don't really know what that means. I guess people just weren't getting loot or the XP they deserved, I guess, if they weren't attacking or weren't playing, but I just don't understand that. I just got the veteran rank, so I don't know if there was a problem or something. You are no longer prevented from moving while dodge rolling while interacting with an object, which is good, I guess, in case you get hit while you're interacting. Under weapons, there's only one fix under weapons. It's for the bow skill, Snipe. All graphical effects will no longer get stuck on your bow. In mounts, they fixed an issue where the game would crash when fully upgrading riding skills. Well, to me, if you fully upgrade your riding skills, like, Jesus Christ, people, like, what are you doing? Blowing money out your ass for this game just so your animal can go faster or carry more? That's just ridiculous. There's no reason to. It's just your mount. Like, you're not on it that often. Crafting and economy. Any food you eat will look like the food you chose to eat and will not just appear as a turkey leg. I don't know. I guess that's a decent fix. I never ate food, so I don't know. In the Crown Store, I heard there's a lot of problems happening with this Crown Store. Using the item Crown Lesson Mount Stamina will now correctly update your Mount Stamina skill, so you can buy that again. In Dungeons and Group, there's a fixed issue where group dungeons would change difficulty. That just, I'm glad that hasn't happened to me. That just sounds ridiculous. Let's say you're like level 45, you guys are in a group dungeon, playing, all of a sudden, switch it to a veteran rank dungeon. Oh my, that'd be awful. And in the dungeon Direfrost Keep, there's now a visible grate covering the hole in the floor, which I'm pretty sure I played that dungeon, and it's at the final boss, and there's just a hole in the floor, and you like try and walk around it, but you can actually walk on top of it. So now there's a grate or something. In Veteran Dungeon, in the Veteran Elden Hollow, Bogdan the Night Flame will now wait a bit longer to cast Pulverize if he just completed casting Daedric Flame, and will also wait to cast Daedric Flame after finishing Pulverize. I haven't done any veteran dungeons yet, so I don't know the character they're talking about, not walking. So, if you guys have faced this guy and you've had that problem, this will no longer be the case. He will wait, and you will be able to destroy his ass. In Exploration and Itemization, the item set Skirmisher's Bite has been fixed with an issue where its tool tie incorrectly stated it was increasing critical strike by a percentage, which if it increased by a percentage, oh my god, that would be through the roof, because I bet it said like 140% or something, because that's usually what it says, like 100 something, but it now correctly displays a flat value. In Miscellaneous, they fixed an issue where the game would crash while switching accounts. I actually haven't experienced my game crashing at all. Like I said, the only problem that I've had so far was invisible NPCs. And also Miscellaneous, they fixed an issue of getting stuck in infinite load screen when using the connected standby within the Xbox One options. That just seems awful, because you're going to be sitting there thinking, okay, I'm going to get in soon, I'm going to get in soon, I'm going to get in soon, and then you just never get in. That just sounds awful. In quests and zones, I actually am not going to be going over these because it's individual quests and it's like a minor fix in the quest, and there's like 50 quests. So if you want to check out the quests and which ones they fixed, please go down in the video description below and see if a quest that you've been having a problem with has been fixed now. And there's also a bunch of small little patches in all different parts of the game that most of us players wouldn't have even noticed existed in the first place. So I'm not going to go over them, because this video would end up being like an hour long with all these goddamn notes. And so check out the video description below as well for this to see all patches that I didn't go over, that I didn't think were super important, or just didn't seem like big game changers. And just go down there, see it to their fullest extent. There's a huge page, and I couldn't make this yesterday due to the fact that they didn't release it till later in the day, and I wanted to get on and play like all you guys wanted to get on and play, even though you only had to wait 3 hours for all these fixes. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to be pumping out some ESO content I have in mind. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.